Alex and I got into an argument. I couldn't tell you what it was about. And my little baby was in her exercise playing, so innocent and so sweet, and he threw something over her and it hit the wall. He was like aiming it towards me, and it was a really loud smash in my head. It was just like a light bulb went off, and I was like, I need to leave. I packed up as much as I could, and I left with my babies and my dog and 2 trash bags, and I sat on my front porch until my mom came down to pick us up. And I never went back. I knew it was going to get worse, and I needed some protection. And I got an emergency restraining order. And then he came back with quite a vengeance, and we began another 1.5 year battle in court. Well, the courts aren't a very helpful place. And I remember every time leaving court, like asking myself, how do they not see through him? How do they not see that the abuse that I'm describing is what they're looking at? And I reached out to Abby at Greater Boston Legal Services. It's really a last-ditch effort to say, I need help.
I set up an appointment for her to come into my office. So that was the first time that we met, and I think you brought all the paperwork with you.
Stack of it.
And it was a long meeting, and I got the whole history of the relationship and everything that had happened leading up to the court orders that were in place. And, you know, I basically, during the meeting, I basically said, I will be able to help you.
I finally had somebody to stand with me. I finally had somebody to say, I understand and I believe you, and I'm going to fight with you. It just felt so much better to walk in with my head a little bit higher, knowing that I knew what to expect. I knew the paperwork was filed correctly, and I knew that he wouldn't be able to bully me. He wouldn't be able to continue to abuse me, because as soon as he did, Abby was there to stand up and find the right words to say to the judge, like, this is not okay. This cannot continue to happen. And I didn't have the words. I didn't know what the legal course was to be able to make that happen. If I didn't have services from Abby and Greater Boston Legal Services, then Alex would have had visitation with them every single Saturday, overnights. And he killed himself on a Saturday night in a really terrible way. And that would have been a Saturday night that my daughters would have been with him per a Massachusetts court order. He would have been there that night. And I'm not sorry that I fought as hard as I did, and I'm not sorry that I got the help that I needed to keep my girls out of that situation.